to the fourth session of Java Fundamental tutorial. In this video, we will study about classes and objects in Java. For more videos like this, please like, comment and subscribe to this channel. So let's begin. Let's begin with the object-oriented programming. And object-oriented programming is all about classes and objects in Java. So let's start what object in Java means. What is object, right? Object is a real world entity. An object has a state, behavior and identity. Object is a real world entity and it has a state, behavior and identity. What is state? So in terms of programming, state is basically what characterizes the object. So it is a characteristics of an object. What is the behavior of an object? So behavior is basically the action of an object in terms of programming. Action of an object. Identity is which uniquely defines an object. So let's take an example. Let's take an example of a rectangle. So rectangle is an object. So its state will be its length and breadth, because length and breadth will characterize a rectangle, will make a rectangle. What is the behavior of an rectangle? So behavior means action. So suppose we have an object rectangle, and we are calling area. So rectangle dot area will be the action of our object. Identity. So rectangle R1 is equals to new rectangle and rectangle R2 is equals to new rectangle. So this new keyword we use to make an object, right? Here we are making an object of a rectangle. This R1 and R2 will uniquely defines the objects. The concept will be more clear. So this is the class person, and we have the data members and the methods of this class person. So in the upcoming Java fundamentals video, we will definitely see what data members and methods mean. But for now, just consider data members as the characters that will define this class, and methods at the action of this class. So the class is the person. So the person will have characters like name, age, city, gender, and a unique ID. Whereas the person can perform actions like eat, study, sleep, and play, right? So from this class, we have created two different objects. The first object name is John and the second object name is Daisy. They are unique in their terms, right? So we can make multiple objects from the same class template. This is the class template, right? This is the template that we are using to create two objects, right? So now let's try to understand it programmatically. So we have this class rectangle, right? Let's make int length, that is the characters of a rectangle. This is what, with the help of length and breadth only, the rectangle will get made, right? And we will also make one method, or you can say one action, area. Where area will be length into breadth, right? And we will print this area. I think I have made one mistake of the spelling, that's why this error is coming, right? So now let's make one object. So public static void main string args rectangle r1 is equals to new rectangle. Rectangle r2 is equals to new rectangle, right? So this is what we call object. We create object of this rectangle with a keyword new. So always whenever you will create an object, you will use new keyword, right? Now let's call the action of this object. That is for now is to calculate area. Right? Now let's change this name, as we already have this name of the function. We will just give it a. No, I think we are missing the data type, right? Now let's run this. Let's make it area because we have the method name as area. Right. So now let's run this program. So we will right click on the class and we will select run as Java application. We will make sure that whatever we are running is the same program that we have written, that rectangle.java. I will click on OK and I will get to see the output as 200 and 200. So this is the call from the object one, that is R1, which is calling the method area, and this is the response or result of from the object 2, that is R2, which is calling the method area. So in this way we can make object from the class. So this is the class rectangle, and here we have made two objects from the same class. We can have multiple objects from the same class because class is just a blueprint of the object. Class is just a blueprint of the object. Let's see the difference between object and the class. So object is an instance of a class. We just have seen that thing. And class is a blueprint or template from which objects are created. We have created the objects of rectangle from the class rectangle. R1 and R2 are the objects. Object is a real world entity such as pen, laptop, and class is a group of similar objects. Right? Object is a physical entity whereas class is a logical entity. How object is a physical entity? Because object will be allocated some memory whereas class will not be allocated any memory. Object will be defined with the new keyword whereas class will be defined with the keyword class, the class name, that is student, and after that curly braces where you will define your data members and methods. Object is created many times as per requirement. So we have created two objects, that is R1 and R2, but we can create infinite number of objects as per our requirement. Class is declared once. Once one class will be declared, then you can have multiple objects from it. Object allocates memory when it is created. So we have created two objects, R1 and R2. So these two objects will be allocated some memory, whereas the class rectangle will not be allocated any memory. And the seventh point is there are many ways to create object. So let's not discuss this point for now because we have not studied about the methods clone, new instance, and all these things. So we will cover this as well in the later part of the Java fundamental tutorials. So this is all about classes and objects in Java. I hope you liked this video. If you like this video, please like, share, and comment, and do subscribe this channel for more videos like this. Thank you.